So recently, Facebook implemented some changes within their algorithm, and I figured it would be pretty cool to step you guys through it. You need to know this as a music artist. This is going to give you an upper hand to know what you should be looking for and to know how to not make mistakes that are actually going to suppress your organic reach on Facebook. Now, as you know, organic reach is pretty much dead on Facebook. It's really hard to get anyone to see anything, but there's a few things you could be doing that could get your profile sort of blacklisted, or on Instagram, it's like a shadow ban, but on Facebook, they'll just really tighten down on your organic reach and make it even harder. So Facebook look for 4 features, okay, amongst their updated comment algorithm. They're looking for integrity signals, user indicated preferences, user interaction signals, and moderation signals. So integrity signals are like a measure of authenticity. So comments that violate the community standards or fall into engagement bait are negative signals. Okay, so you don't want to do this. This is one that is super important to you as a music artist. You should never engagement bait. People do it all the time, and small businesses do it all the time. I see it all the time. It is a terrible marketing strategy. It's a terrible approach, and it will never work for you. So what is engagement bait if you don't know? Well, stuff like here, it says react baiting. So if you say stuff like, hey, hit love if you like this, hit like if you think this, or hit haha if it's something else. You've seen those posts before. They're called react baiting posts, and you don't want to do that. It's not a poll. It's not, you're not just telling them to react for no reason or whatever, you know? Okay, so don't do that. Second one is follow and share baiting. So if you ever put an ad up that says something like, hey, we're giving away, you know, our latest music or whatever. So to enter, like this post, share it with your friends, and leave a comment. Facebook know that, and their algorithm looks for people doing that. It can automatically tell if you've done that. It's obviously not too hard. They just search for certain words, and they really they could, like, you could get banned over that. I think like banning is a pretty serious outcome from it, but I guess repeat offenders are getting banned, because I've seen a lot of people complain about getting banned, right? So don't do that, and you won't fall into that category. But you're not the first person to think of trying to ask people to get all the engagement out of someone before you give them something they want. But I read an article the other day that giveaways are just a terrible idea in general. On a side note, there's actually like communities of people that look for giveaways, and people will post it in that group. Everyone will just go and like raid that site and like and comment and do all the stuff they have to do to enter the competition to try to win it, to just get free stuff, and then they disappear, and then you never see them again. So yeah, you don't really want freebie hunters, so don't be looking into giveaways anyway. That's just on a side note, but definitely don't be doing follow and share baiting or like baiting or anything like that, okay? Number 3 is comment baiting, when you're saying, you know, people say leave a number in the comments or something like that, or leave a letter in the comments. You don't want to do that, okay? Like, you don't want to do that. The algorithm knows exactly what that's about and knows how to cramp. You don't do it because, trust me, the algorithm's 10 steps ahead of whatever you think you're being smart with. Pretty much use the platform how it's designed or intended to be used, and you won't run into any problems there. So really the main takeaway from that is don't try to encourage people to do anything on your posts. Like, just let them naturally like it, and you won't get cramped or clamped even by the updated algorithm changes. Okay, it's really important that you do whatever you can when it's already hard enough as a music artist to find your way through social media, when small businesses that are already earning money are influenced by or running into issues from these changes. So how is a music artist, going to survive? So you got to do whatever you can to get through on that. So they're saying here that user indicated preferences are another thing they're looking for. So this is a reference to user polls that Facebook conducts in order to understand what users wish to see in comments. So a lot of the times, if you're posting stuff that isn't relevant, if people are leaving feedback saying that it's not relevant, a lot of the times also, did you know that if you're posting something and your users start clicking up on the menu and clicking hide this post, that does terrible things for your Facebook score, I guess, to put it simply. And your post will be seen by less people. So you've got to make sure it's relevant to whoever is looking at your posts, okay? And that's why you don't want people to like your page that aren't interested in following you for the journey, because otherwise, what's the point, right? Because they're going to come on, they're going to like your page just to try to win something and never interact with your stuff, and probably will hide it in their feed, and you'll lose reach, okay? So it's not going to work for you. If you want people to respond positively to your content, post good content. That's as simple as it gets, okay? And also, last one is moderation signals. So they're saying this is a reference to how users hide or delete comments made in their posts. Okay, so they're saying that here that, more or less whoever runs the page can choose to, you can choose as an artist to hide certain comments and allow certain comments, and the ones that you do will sort of shape how it naturally lets comments through in the future. Now, that obviously wouldn't be a big deal unless you have a lot of people commenting all the time. But it's a good way of, I guess, for bigger pages to crowd control the certain types of comments that are left on their posts and that kind of thing, and how to highlight better comments and that type of thing. So there's another point here that's really important, is that Facebook are now targeting low quality comments. All right. So to improve relevance and quality, Facebook have said that they'll start showing comments on public posts more prominently when the comments have interactions from the page or person who originally posted. So again, that means that if you start responding, liking, commenting, sharing, but liking and commenting on the good comments that are left on your post, that gives them a better algorithm score and means that they will start showing up higher on your post itself. So use that to highlight the positive and good comments that you'd like to. And secondly, if the comments or reactions are from friends of the person that posted. Okay, so that pretty much means that if your friends and family, people you know in real life, are commenting on your posts, then it's going to show those comments higher as well. And you should never underestimate the power of your family and friends to help you get some positive algorithm score. If you bring something out, make a little group chat with like your friends and family in it and say, hey, I'm putting a new post up. Maybe don't do it all the time, but for your big posts, get them to like and comment on it through a private message. So it's not on the post itself. So the algorithm doesn't get you. It doesn't get you there. So you put it on your feed. When it goes up, put the link in the group chat. Bam, everyone's commenting, everyone's sharing it, everyone's giving you positive engagement. You're going to get way better organic reach from that. Okay, so it's like a little engagement group for yourself. So that's pretty much it for this article. There wasn't an absolute ton in there. So just remember as you're going through it, okay, don't ever do like baiting, don't ever do share baiting, don't ever do any type of comment baiting, don't try to do any react baiting. Don't do giveaways. Don't try to get people to send you money if you do things in return in your posts or anything like that. Just be staying true to what the platform was designed to do, and you won't get squashed down. But I really think that's a good advice. Get a little engagement group going of your closest fans, of your friends and family, and whenever you have something come out, work on it as a team. Say, hey everyone, we're trying to get as much promotion on this as possible, and it would really help if you could like it and leave a comment. And share it after it too, because it helps our algorithm score. Let them know that it's on the back end that it's going to help you. And I'm sure a lot of people will be glad to do that for you. Why not check out another video? You can do so by clicking right here. You'll find even more ways for your music to take over the world. But before you do, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss my next video.